Higher Value Show with Cashman and Rondo Brad. Let's go, let's smoke some weed, learn some things, investigate or on the beat, let it rain. We're here to open up your mind to the truth that you will find. So light it up and join the crew. Higher Values, we're here for you.
What's up, guys? I'm Cashman. It's Tuesday. That means it's different, and it's going to be fucking different tonight, boys, because shout out to the people at House of Goose Fraba, because wow, am I flying right now on these shrooms. Let's get Brad up here. And then we've got Cosmic here riding along with us, and what are we doing tonight, boys? Because I'm fucking high as shit.
Welcome to Tuesday. Welcome to It's Different. Altered states. And for the experience, maybe some people are already in an altered state. You know, just to drive it home on what these states mean. What can they do? What can they feel like? Why do we do them? We're going to get into it. We're going to have some fun. We didn't sidetrack last week. I think we're going to sidetrack this week. That magic. That's the intro right there. It's just magic. Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. I love the packaging on that. Very clean.
I like it. Approved.
Cashman approved. Mm-hmm. Okay. So if you were the king of England and it was a peasant, you would knight it with the swords and you would dub it approved.
Oh, absolutely.
Fact.
What I think is great. Tony's watching on the big screen.
What?
You know, my whole dream in life has been to be on the big screen. So
this is a big deal tonight.
Shout out Tony.
Props Tony.
Cashman, he is flying on the shrooms.
And I'm fucking
shout out
gone.
to the House of Goose. Probably those guys are great. They've hooked me up, done very well for me. Quality top tier, in my opinion. But I only did one pip as a frequent flyer to Mushroom Mountain. I just wanted a microdose because I didn't want to be like that over there. If I did as many as he did and I started smoking this weed, I'd be liable to whip my dick out live on stream. And only some of us want that. Not everybody.
Listen, I ate 6 squares, which according to this is a full dose, and I deserve a full dose, whatever that is. And so if whatever comes with that, you know.
It is what it is.
Fuck it.
Oh,
we're gonna ride. We're gonna ride tonight.
Let me get this off my chest first and foremost. Shout out to Grower Coalition. Well, whatever. I got a whole bunch of weed from these guys. They're gonna be the sponsor of the show. And we're done with this mid line. It's legal, the cheddar. We're done with them.
Get that shit out of here.
Honestly, if any influencer's pushing it on you, it's mid-grade, you know, and that's on us, you know, because we were pushing it on you. But we gave it a fair shot. We gave it a couple weeks, and it wasn't really doing it for us. So now don't call the cops on us. We're going with Grower Coalition. You got to hit their DMs because this real weed. This just real weed, dog.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Hit up their DMs. Tell them Higher Value sent you. They got a whole menu. They got the concentrates. They got edibles. They got flour. But again, don't call the cops. That real.
That's that real loud pack.
This shit was so fucking stank when I opened that shit up. I had to go through 2 boxes. I felt like a Russian roulette doll. Not Russian roulette. Jesus Christ.
A Russian roulette doll? Is that a new thing you're selling?
No, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm talking about, those Russian dolls. Where
the dolls in the dolls. It's like this and this and this and this.
Right. So I had a plastic package. There was a box. There was a plastic package. Then each plastic package was inside of a plastic package that was all sealed. Like it was all fucking airtight, vacuum sealed. And as soon as I opened up each layer, I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. I know why this was sealed. Oh, Jesus Christ. They did a great job on it. But yeah, don't call the cops. Don't be
Don't call
snitching.
the police.
Hit up Grower Coalition because they got that fire.
They got that
Nice.
Right to
loud
your house.
pack.
Like Juvenile, we got that fire. Yeah, we got that fire. Holla at your boy if you want that Oscar Mayer. You know what I'm saying? I used to write that on
Primo.
notes and give it to ladies when I was at LSU. One time I got a phone number from it. So, some things work.
You know.
All right. So normally we'll do a little round table, a little how's the day round table. But I think we kind of covered that a little bit. Don't call them Popo. What are we supposed to call them? Austin Tanar? The poor? I don't understand. Cash, how was your day today, bro? What you did?
Shit, I mean, I worked on some hotel rooms. I mean,
Adventures?
yesterday I heard some lady getting a good wienering at 9:44 in the morning.
A wienering at 9:44 specifically.
Specifically.
Okay.
Specifically.
Okay.
What is a wienering? What is a wienering?
It was just like hot dogs?
Like she was having to get down, getting a wiener across the face, sucking on it.
Well, honestly, from the sounds that were coming from there, it sounds like she was having a good time.
Well, good for her.
Love to hear that.
And
I was kind of jealous. I mean, fucking 9:44 in the morning and somebody's climaxing and it ain't me.
if you add up 9, 4, and 4, you get an 8. 8 is abundance. So, I mean, it was probably the right time for her to get all of that. So, I mean, that's a win. That's a life win. You got to share that moment, in some weird way.
And you want to know what? I just wanted to change the blinds in peace next door. Instead, I had to listen to her fucking orgasm.
Just wanted to change the blinds. That's all I wanted to do. Just wanted to change blinds.
You had to, or you had the pleasure of?
Well,
Just to have an attitude of gratitude.
Yes.
So when that was going on, I walked in there. I said, well, we'll be coming back to do these blinds later because obviously I can't do this now. I mean, how am I supposed to install blinds when, literally I can hear her. At a time like this, is she screaming, "Oh, Papi Cholo"? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
I hear you. That's difficult. Oh,
what
snap. We're on another TV. I got a text message of a picture of us on a TV right now.
Whoa.
And it's not Tony. It's not Tony. This is somebody else. We're on 2 TVs. Sorry, Cash. Sorry to interrupt the blinds, but we're on 2 TVs.
Let's go.
2 TVs.
We're stepping it up in the world.
Honestly, at this point, this show's already a success. We've given out free product to people. Speaking of free product, we have the goddamn Teesprings. We're officially off that. You guys should know that by now. We have our own website, which costs me money. That sucks dick. But we also have a merch store, which...
Yeah, go to highervalues420.com. You can catch everything.
You can give me money, which that'd be crazy. But, you get some merchandise from it. Now, the people who did win the merchandise in the past, Teespring sucks dick. That's not on me. You guys can see the tracking. It ain't moved. They ain't printed. We're going to get you out some new merch in December. Because, I'm broke. We've established this. I got to pay for the website. You guys haven't bought enough merch, but we're still going to give it out. That's okay. But that's why we're a success, because we've given things out and we're on the big screens. I don't think we need to make money to be a success.
I don't like celebrities.
Of being a success?
If we get called to go to the Oscars, I'm
on
in. TV. I'll take a Tony or a Golden Globe.
Hey, listen.
Whatever.
Getting a tallywhacker whipped. Okay. That's a thing too. People do that, John. I'm down with it. We all got different things we like. I don't really whip mine, but some people do.
I dangle mine to the left sometimes, if it needs it. You never know.
That's true. But just to touch on this, if I win 2 more torque offs, I'm retiring from the sport and I'm gonna
No,
go
you
and
can't
be an
end on
official
a
torque.
fucking odd number. Fuck
You know,
that.
three
No, no, no,
three-time
no.
torque champion.
No,
I'm
no,
done.
4-time twerk champion, and that's it, bitch.
Well, no,
Period.
you set up for the comeback because somebody's obviously going to challenge me out of retirement.
Listen,
You know,
I'm
and I have
just
to come back,
saying.
put them into place, do a nice Rocky 4, Rocky 5. Just I got one more. We have a draw. I pass the torch to the next generation of twerkers, and we just keep things going. That's
I
what I'm
mean,
hoping for.
maybe.
To the next generation. Brad, these lofty
Next
dreams are
generation
beautiful.
of
I love them.
twerkers.
I love them. Speaking of
Tony
lofty
says-
dreams.
Tony says the dump truck can't retire.
Brad does have a dump truck. Most of us have seen it, and it's real. It's real.
Oh, shit.
Okay. We're still gonna do a show. We're gonna hit a mental minute. We're gonna hit a mental minute right here. And I'm gonna try to tie this in with talking about altered states, because that's the main thing of tonight, is like when you put yourself in an altered state. And there's a lot of ways to do it. They don't all need drugs, right? You can do it through breath work. That's a very viable thing. You can do it through meditation. We're gonna get into some of that. The boring, the fun, but they're all real. But I want to talk about this, okay?
Let's just clarify. These aren't drugs.
No. Drugs are from the pharmaceutical dealers and the doctors that get paid to give you stuff that doesn't heal you and just kind of like cover symptoms for a little while, right?
Exactly.
Okay, we can all agree on that.
That's good. We know this show. We're herbal activists. Maybe not so much Cosmic at his state where he's in the with his job, but we are, cannabis activists here. And at some point on the show, don't be surprised to see us push for mushrooms as well. Anything that has to do with an herbal way of life. If you're just trying to find a better way to live, be happy, who am I to tell you that you can't do something so long as it doesn't hurt somebody else, especially something like marijuana or just a plant that you can just grow like a fungus that grows in a pile of cow shit. Whatever you got to do to be happy. If that's what you
Right.
need, be happy. Um, just don't be smoking meth because
Yeah, no high-speed
that's a
chicken feed.
None of that. I
that
mean,
ain't good for you.
I support this message. What I was gonna, focus on for like a mental minute, we do every week, something like to think about, to carry with you through the week, that kind of could help you kind of navigate your day, right? Navigate your daily life. And I want to talk about this because I think it ties into altered states, right? I think that people need to focus on two things. One is limitless beliefs. And by limitless beliefs, I literally mean make your belief system serve you without limitations. If there are limitations in what you're believing, challenge them to change them. Because you can't get there unless you believe it, unless you know it. Because you go beyond belief to knowing. And once you know, life goes into overdrive and it changes. Part two, there's only one real law, one real rule out there, and that is to respect the sovereignty of others. Okay, the best example is like the poison apple. If I go, hey, Cash, here's a poison apple, and he eats it and he dies. I told him it was a poison apple. He made a choice. I didn't fuck with his free will. He made a choice. But if I'm like, hey, Cash, I got this delicious apple, dude, you should try it out, and he eats that apple and dies, well, guess what? I messed with his free will. I infringed on his sovereignty. And if we think about our relationships on that level, not necessarily poison apple, but on that level of, is what I'm saying and doing affecting someone else's free will in life? And if you can focus on that as a focal point, guess what? You're not going to mess with other people. And you're going to live your best life to the best that you can for your freedom and your love. And your life's going to come from a place of love, joy, and gratitude naturally. It's almost like a bypass to get around all this work. You're still doing some work, but it's a bypass around to have that kind of mind state, of mentality, Daddy, to get through the day.
Daddy?
Yes.
Mommy said I can't see my little baby, but I do want to see.
I love these moments. I don't care
Okay.
what happens.
Hold on.
You do your thing.
What you got?
I'm too fucked up to take a lead here, Brad. So go ahead.
Well,
All right,
hey,
I'm unmuted.
family's always first.
Always.
Absolutely.
Family always first on this. It don't matter. I've had my daughter come down. She gave me a kiss. Like, man, it's real life first. Like, we're gonna act like my family doesn't exist just because we're on a couple
Because we're on
people big
TVs.
TVs.
Because we're on TVs
I
now.
mean, now you get us on like what 1,000 TVs. All right, boys, we gotta tighten up.
Child, not right now. Daddy's on the TV. Daddy's on 1,000
Not right
TVs.
now.
Or on YouTube. Okay, listen,
Maybe,
you can't suck my pepper right now, honey. Get out of here. You know,
and you might have to get in line. I'm on 1,000 TVs. Is that a
you know
spit take? Did Cash just had a real spit take? Thought that was only on TV.
1,000 TVs. Gentlemen, I have a lot of leverage right now. Listen, woman, I need a grilled cheese sandwich. I need a cheeseburger. I need a hands. Look, I need all this before I can go live. I need to entertain the masses, you know. And but right now, I don't have that leverage. So make sure you're sharing this. You know, get it out there so everybody knows. Come watch it so that I can have leverage.
You can just get a couple more of them. You know, you never know what's on the table until you're on 1,000 TVs, and I bet that table changes a lot.
And you might see me fucking choke to death after I fucking spit all over it.
That was awesome. I've never seen that in real life. I didn't know that was even a possibility. My limitless beliefs just increased to less limits.
Listen, I have watched in my lifetime a person who I thought was a famous track star get into a car accident, straight up rear end and murder somebody, right? And then a year later, they transitioned into a female. A couple of years later, they said, listen, I may be a woman, but there's no way I'm out there having sex with men because that would be gay. And then this person now decides to go run for governor of California. And you probably now just connected the dots and think I'm talking about Bruce Jenner. You're right. Caitlyn Jenner. You can do whatever you want in this. I've watched it happen. Limitless beliefs.
It's Tuesday. It's different. This is not our normal show, but maybe it should be. We're on TVs now. We weren't on TVs when we did like more serious stuff. I like it. I'm in. I am fully in. Cashman's going to recover in the next 10 minutes and talk again. We're going to get, it's going to get there, but we're going to be limitless while we do it.
Who thought I was going to put Bruce Jenner into this? I'm happy.
I'm fucking dying.
They're trying their political career, I guess. I don't know. I'm excited to watch it. I don't know why this is the best that we have for California, but California is a fucking mess. And
Chad, I almost died.
I know.
I didn't think it was in the realm of possibilities, but yet here we are. Here we are. All right.
So I'm not even gonna lie, I have no idea what you were even talking about for the last
O.J. Simpson.
Whatever y'all was talking about, I got no clue.
I want to throw this.
Probably could have gotten canceled 3 times.
I want to throw this out
That
there.
doesn't surprise me.
I want to bring it to something of a little different kind of value. I'm not gonna say more value because there's been value here, but a little different kind. Okay, I just want to throw this out there. I for one, I have done my share of shrooms and I've done some acid in the past.
Oh shit!
I've done my share. I've experienced some pretty unique things, and what blew my mind the most was that I had partners with me at times that experienced the same exact thing, the same visuals. You know what I'm saying? We heard the same person saying the same thing, seeing the same thing that was not what the reality that we would see right now would be. And that always fascinated me. Well, let's fast forward. And nowadays, there are multiple organizations. One I know of with Joe Dispenza, and it's a UK university. It might be Cambridge. It might be another one. There's also like a couple organizations in the US that are giving people DMT, taking their stories, taking who are they talking to, where are they going, what are they seeing, and they're attempting to actually map the DMT realm, right? With the hypothesis that when you're in an altered state, and like I said, it doesn't just have to be drugs. You can get there in other ways, that you might actually be interacting or being able to see on another dimensional level, on another vibrational level. And I think that's a fascinating thing to think about. Cash, you're there right now, bro. Like, what do you think about that? You're muted. You that's okay too.
I can see the vibrations moving right now. You know? Like, I don't even know.
Are they fast or slow?
Everything's so slow motion right now, bro.
Because you're so much in the present
Yep.
right now.
Dude, I don't even know what's going
Yep.
on right now. Like, I
Giddy up,
just
bitches.
chilling, you know? Y'all take us on a ride. I'm just here.
What if they actually hire in the other worldly realm? Now, hire, do we mean like hire beings or like they'll actually hire us for a
Oh
job because
shit,
it's
we
hard to
got
get
a
jobs
whole
out
nother
here?
chat I'm not even paying attention to.
You're doing great. I think you're crushing it. I'm happy. I'm stoked. Because if you're saying hire beings, then I think that's part of it. Actually, I saw a dude today, what is it, Jordan, whatever, on TikTok and Twitter, was proposing that maybe it's not even that they're higher, it's that they're like subatomic world, right? And like the
Okay.
UFO machines aren't to travel space, but to travel dimensionally up and down. And I mean, I don't know. But what I do know is when you're in a tripping
Makes
state,
sense.
it's different. It's very different. But
Mm-hmm.
it's a unified different. People see and experience so much of the same thing, right?
Dog, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I don't know. Whenever I told you that I was tripping the other night, like I probably had about whatever he had. I think he
Yes.
had six of whatever. That's about what I had because I took a couple of the capsules with it. So I don't really know what the capsules are in comparison to the chocolate. But anyway, about 3 hours into trying to sleep and going through like an interstellar vortex of everything that was like, and this may sound crazy to you, but you take enough shrooms, you'll see what I saw. I saw every little bit of creative thing that actually had meaning in this world, from like Renaissance art, from like historic fucking, you talking people on their caves painting fucking horses and shit, because that all had meaning. Like, what is content? What is art? What is going to last forever? How do you create something of memory and meaning? And that's the trip I went on. And holy shit, it was just like I was going through multiple dimensions and layers of just like processes and fucking different awakenings, different thought processes, different just mindsets. Um, and I don't want to say what was born of it is so great because like you can check my latest video and it's pretty mid, but that of course that's my opinion. I'm really hard on myself, but I think where I'm going now with it, I understand. You got to have a lot more value. You got to add a lot more patience into what you're building because something isn't just going to come over, overnight. And um, there's so much I can go into, but good times, good times. You can go down lots of dimensions when you take some shrooms. And I've heard ayahuasca will do that to you,
I want to
but you
do
got to
that.
puke it out. I don't.
What
I
is
want to do
it?
that. Ayahuasca.
That's what the Aaron Rodgers does. I don't know about
Do
that.
it.
You go to the Amazon, get a shaman to guide you through the process, and you basically see like your inner demons. You travel and
Fuck
face
it.
yourself, and
No.
then you come out the other side new.
I'll do it.
Mm-mm.
I'll do
So
it.
they had it was from like an old journal from like one of the colonial explorers or whatever that went to the Amazon. And when they hit a certain tribe, the tribe like stopped their boats and took them off to the side. And I might be misquoting some of this, right? Correct me. But they gave them all ayahuasca as a test. And if you did not throw up or have diarrhea, right? They looked at it as when you did that, you were getting whatever negative entities or demon spirits out of your body. And if you didn't do that, they just thought you were the negative entity or demon spirit and you couldn't pass. That's kind of wild.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
But to
I'm
what Brad was
cooked.
saying,
Multiple entities.
I think there's definitely something to that mindset change and getting new information, thinking different, seeing different, getting new ideas, new ways to approach things. Because every time I did something like that, I came out a different person, especially for the first few days. It was like a whole fresh identity. It was awesome.
Oh, fair. And that's kind of where I'm at now, as my one pip of chocolate begins to take effect. I'm just things are good. I am I can't even expound upon where he's at.
This is 6.
That's like a great
This is
place.
6.
It's a great time. I'm having fun.
I just presume after this, I'm just gonna look back and be a little bit more critical on the show, and thank everybody, be grateful for the viewers. I always keep forgetting now that we're on this subject. If you are a viewer, why the fuck aren't you in my comments and being like, hey, I watched your show, so I can be like, oh yeah, let me turn this person's notifications on, constantly stay in touch with them, because like you're who I want to stay in touch with on this app. I really don't want to engage with just like engagement farming bullshit anymore and endless stupid you get it. And I'm not saying you have to watch the show, but if we're actually here for value, that's who I want to talk to. You guys. Um,
And I was gonna say that's not I support you, you support me bullshit energy exchange either. That's a man, if you're genuinely interested in what I'm creating and putting out, I want to see what you're creating and putting out, right? Because there's probably some value there that I don't have that I would love to gain. There's likely a relationship, a connection, a friendship there that would be of high value to have, right? And experience. So I just want to clarify that. Everyone
that's
gets
how
so
this whole
much on
show
the
started.
hmm?
That's how this show started. I
Yeah.
believe, right? That's how our connection started. That's how me and Cashman's connection started. That's how like every one of the guests, we've had on. I can't wait to see them in the future. That's more of the Wednesday show, but the Tuesdays, we're gonna have who was it? Shaman.
We're
God
gonna
damn
have
it.
the
I'm getting
concrete
high, man.
shaman,
I'm getting
Patrick
high
and
as fuck.
Merrick.
We're starting to have a couple of guests come on here on Tuesdays, and I'd love for the viewers, anybody who's watching right now, you don't even have to say something insightful. You can be fucking cooked out of your mind like Cast Man, and if you want to come hang out with us one of these nights, let us know. We'll schedule you 15, 30 minutes, and we'll, let's vibe.
That's a lot of lube.
Yeah.
I like it, dude. Look, I'm gonna say this: the Concrete Shaman. He's got a YouTube channel that do lives Monday through Friday in the morning. He puts out a lot of content. His Twitter's awesome. I think he's what Nomo333, Merrick's Arcturian 444. Really interesting content. And I'll say this: he is, from my understanding, the only legitimately initiated shaman in the United States or in North America. It's one of the two. It's going to be an interesting conversation, but his content's worth looking at. I view it. He's become a part of my commute. My commute's my church. He has become a part of
Mm.
my church. It's great value. So I'm stoked to have him on and talk to him.
Does it sound like an interesting show? I mean, I don't want to give away the spoilers, but from what we've talked about off the camera here, um, I think it could be a very interesting show where we get to experience a totally different perspective and maybe could learn some things, or conversely could just be like, well, that was the craziest shit I've ever heard. It might take me 5 years to unpack that. Um, it either way, that's fine, but it's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's going to be different. And there's things I came across when I was like 30, 31 that I thought were BS. And then I had some experiences. I learned things. And at 34, 35, I was like, oh, wait a second. Like I'm in on this. And at 37, it's a part of my life. Like it's a literally knowing in my belief system now. 7 years ago, I thought it was bullcrap. So, I mean, it's great to expose yourself to new things, especially things that you're not sure about, right? Challenge what you think you know. Altered states play a role in that, to tie it back in. And when I tell you, like, you can do specific guided. I would get someone to guide on this, even if you pay for it. But you can do breath work. You can have like a DMT like experience from specific breathing. I'm just throwing it out there. But the shrooms and the acid are the things that I used in the past, and they brought
I'm
me
gonna
some
say
places.
I
I've only done acid
no,
a few
I
times.
can't. I've never done acid before, but boy, shrooms. I do like me some
Yeah.
shrooms now.
So I'll say this for people who don't know: Like when they call it tripping, right? That's like the normal
Yeah,
term.
that's what the cool kids say
Yeah.
nowadays.
Nowadays, man, that's what we say back in my day, 15 years ago, boy. Tell you what, right now,
Go
you
back
talking
and
to an
trip.
old head. Huh.
Going trip.
I'm almost a Gen Xer. I'm not, but I almost am.
All right, let's go tripping.
What I was gonna let people know, like you can see things, but the main visual thing is that colors are vibrant. Everything kind of just slides a little bit and moves a little bit. And like when Cash said he sees the vibration, you literally see the waves. And when I was younger and didn't know anything, I'm like, oh, this is cool, right? It was a cool experience. But now that I'm older and know what it looked like, I'm like, okay, I was likely seeing more of the fabric of reality because reality is all
Right.
vibration. The vibration
You're kind of
collapses into a
lifted the
material
veil.
particle, right? I think it thins the veil. I think it brings you to like the astral, which is like in between where we are now and whatever the other side is. And I think those altered states put you there. I think you can gather higher level information that you can't gather in a normal state. And I shared last week that I briefly astral projected, right? And that's for y'all to take however you want to take it, right? I know what my experience was, and if you think that's crazy, that's okay. But my vision was exactly the same. What I saw through my eyes in that state was exactly the same as what I saw when I was hallucinating. Vibrant colors, vibration, movement. And then I fell back in because I thought it wasn't real and everything was dark, right? And I bring that up to bring it to the point that I think them mapping out the DMT realm, I think that in these altered states, you are literally connecting and your intent going into it, right, is where you want to go. If you want to try to learn some cool shit, take them and try to learn some cool shit. If you just want to have a little bit of a different moment in life and have some fun and kick it and cash man the fuck up, then take it with that intent and cash man it up and have a good time, right? Be safe, be smart. Don't go driving a car, right? But do it.
Right.
Have a good time. I think that's okay too. I don't think there's a bad thing about it when it's
Yeah.
not interfering with your life.
I would just say if you have a lot of trauma that you're trying to work through, um, I wouldn't expect anything in a creative or fun way, and it may not even affect you until you're ready to approach your own mindset and look at yourself in the mirror and have that honest conversation of where am I at in life? What am I doing? Am I okay? Do I want to get better? Is there something wrong with me that I need to improve on? Am I going through traumas in life? For me, that's where I was at. I had a lot of anxiety, PTSD from Iraq, and basically I had depression that was built up because of the anxiety and the PTSD. Um, that doesn't make any sense. There was a lot of times where just because like I was having a hard time transitioning from being a soldier into a civilian, I would beat myself up mentally like I'm just not good enough to be a civilian. I can't make it. Nobody understands me. And those depressing thoughts would build and compound on top of each other. Of course, the VA would want to give me all sorts of prescription medication that was supposed to help me. But when all it did was fuck me up even more, what I kind of found out was all that they're trying to do was mask my symptoms. Nobody was really trying to help me break down what was happening internally and fix what was happening, fix the thought processes inside my own head. And mushrooms didn't do everything because there was some books that I read beforehand going into it, some spiritual journey books that really didn't make much sense. But after I took mushrooms, and maybe it was way too fucking much, I I look back on it and I just, well, um, I was going about things a little bit the wrong way. I wasn't thinking properly. I wasn't being just grateful for the moments, the opportunities, the people in my life. I wasn't really valuing anything because I didn't value myself. That was the biggest issue. I wasn't I truly didn't have self-love. And when I didn't even like myself, I was running away from my own self. There was no point in even connecting with anybody else. And those are some things that mushrooms did kind of help me through. So I that's what I would say the benefit is.
It's a tool.
That
And
might be
you
a
did the
clip,
work. They didn't do the work. You did the work,
right?
but it's a tool. They absolutely almost force you into a zone where you understand empathy a lot better. I remember there was one night where a bunch of my friends took shrooms and I didn't. Right. And I'm there as the sober guy, just smoking a little weed because I smoked weed all the time back then. But what I noticed was they were overly caring about how they affected the other person. You know what I mean? Like, hey man, could you hand me that cup of water? Yeah, dude. Oh, did I hand that to you the wrong way? You know what I mean? Like very minute details you were aware of. And it's kind of
Right.
funny to see it. But when even at that age, when I was stepping back looking, I was like, man, this really like bumped up the empathy for everybody. Like that's powerful because not everyone naturally has that. And when you can experience that through a tool, maybe like an altered state, you bring that back with you, right? It's not like the experience isn't real anymore. The experience is as real as it is. You get to bring that back, and it can be helpful. That can help you love yourself more because it starts with you. I made that post today. Step 1, learn how to love yourself and not judge yourself, right? You got to be empathetic toward yourself to do that. And you can't do any of the rest of it until you have hit that first step. And everyone needs something different to hit that step. Cash, where you at, bro? What's up?
I'm fucking stuck, bro.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Like, I mean, I'm just here, chilling, just listening.
You give your old lady some of those shrooms yet?
Did she eat
What?
that other half?
No.
Yeah.
What do you mean by stuck when you say stuck? What does that mean?
Like, I don't even know, bro. Like, I'm fucked up. I'm here, and like everything is like right here.
Is it here with you?
Oh yeah, like it's right here.
Would you say it's normally not right here with you? Maybe like you're here and it's there, but now it's all here.
Maybe I'm here finally. Maybe I just haven't been here. All of us. I don't know.
I can get down with that, dude. I can get
I
down
really
with that.
don't know.
But you do know. You're saying it, so you know.
I don't know.
You're here
Feel
now,
pretty
man.
good, man.
Cashman's here
You
now.
haven't been here, but now you are. It's deep. It's layers of deep. And that's something, like honestly, we should think about merch that shit because
Merch that
maybe
shit.
sometimes you are just here, and now you're finally here.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Cosmic's
But
fucking
now I kind
slipping
of know what you mean
something.
now. Just like from what I was saying earlier, because I don't want to get too deep on it, but from when I going through all my PTSD shit, when I first took mushrooms, I guess a super fucking Jesus hero dose, I kind of felt like for the first time in 10 years, like, oh, I, I'm still here. I'm okay. Everything's fine. Shit sucks, but like, we'll get through it. And just the acceptance of where I was at in life. I finally felt like it's just okay to be
Interesting
here.
term.
So I don't know. I ain't gonna sit here and say, hey, everybody needs to go try mushrooms today.
Listen.
I ain't gonna tell you it hurts.
Listen.
I'm listening.
So you see this fucking fucked up ass joint I'm smoking right here? This bitch took me like 30 minutes to fucking roll, and I had a goddamn machine to do that bitch for me because of these fucking mushrooms. Let me tell you, that's how good these bitches are.
You didn't need the machine.
All three of y'all about to look like a bunch of
I
scholars.
needed
Here's the
something
news I got.
because what?
You got that chocolate bar next to you?
Yeah, right here.
Show that shit on the camera one more again. Somebody was looking for the plug. What is it? Is House of Goose Fraba?
Oh, it's Reese's now.
Man,
This is the
figure out
peanut
the
butter
there
one.
you go. The Goose Fraba. Fucking, I'm fucked up. We'll come
Goose
back to it. I'll
Fraba?
put it in the comments later. Yeah. House of
Corey,
Goose.
drop the goose fraba in the comments, please,
Please.
for the
please,
fucked
Corey.
up people.
If not, I'll get it in like 20 minutes. I think he stopped orders right now.
Yeah,
Because
but
holidays.
yeah.
But hey, when he's shipping,
This
from straight from Oregon right to the door, I'm not even getting paid to show that.
Nah.
Nice.
They hook me up every now and then.
All I know is Brad shared the love with me, and I'm feeling it.
Feeling the love. That is love. That's what you're feeling is love. Brad said
I know that
acceptance. Is that me
their
lagging or
biggest
Brad?
thing was they're actually 4 vets. That's probably me. Am I okay now?
It's blurry, but last time it
I
was
don't
blurry, it was me. And I thought it was y'all.
You're better now.
Okay, sorry.
Well, don't ask me, but everything's fucking. Brad, are you wearing a purple shirt?
It's pink and purple flannel, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That's real.
It's kind of
Yeah,
fucking with me.
yeah,
Okay,
no.
I just wanted to make sure.
It's sexy.
I like it. I just
I
wanted
do
to
too.
make sure it was real.
It's popping. Popping.
This kind of preppy gay cowboy, it's kind of.
Go outside, nerd.
It is what it is.
Go outside, nerd. Get out. Go. I ain't got time to be distracted by your worthless chime-ins. Go.
I like to establish dominance. I like to say, hey, look, if it comes down to it, I will fuck you and your girl. And just, it's okay.
I win.
Acceptance.
I win.
That's one way.
Acceptance. Not where I was going.
That's one way to put it.
I was gonna say, like, the most common thing people say from near-death experiences, out-of-body experiences, astral projection is they feel this sense of universal love and no judgment because they realize we are all the same thing trying to express ourselves, and that's acceptance.
What's wrong with me, dog? Oh,
I'm gonna wear pink, fuck you and your girl. Acceptance. Universal love, no judgment. No judgment on this. Altered states, it's different. Tuesday.
I love it.
Welcome.
Oh shit.
My goodness.
Yes, can't think, can't move, can't converse. Yeah, that's me.
So I wanted to say this on the stuck. So I remember there was one night I tripped like super deep, like as deep as you could possibly go on acid. And I had to potty. And I didn't want to go in there. It just didn't feel good to go in that room. I had my green sweater on my friend gave me because I was cold. But as I was in there, this moment hit me and I was like, you know what? This time will pass. It'll be over. Like, it's just an experience that I have to go through and it's gonna like change and I'm gonna be doing a whole nother experience later and that's gonna be fucking awesome. And that stuck with me my whole life, dude. I was like, what, 22 when I did that, maybe 20, 21, I don't know, probably 21 or 22. Stuck with my whole life. This experience is gonna pass. It'll pass. Time will pass. We'll do something different. Just fucking deal with it. Move on. It's gonna be okay. Altered states. Acceptance.
That's it. That's life, baby.
That's life, baby. Are we going like mafia now?
We just be
It's
living.
life, baby.
I think you got two fucked up co-hosts now, buddy.
I always say I'm in a pirogue and to buy you without a paddle. And right now I'm wishing I would have grabbed a paddle.
Listen, motherfuckers, okay?
Oh no, Giorgio's here.
Sometimes you guys come in and just thinking some shit and just fuck everything up. You know what I'm saying? That's basically the words of wisdom that we had.
Acceptance.
You know, you can't do anything about it. Um, but no, from what you initially started saying, and I interrupted, we're all just energy in a
Yes.
fucking carbon body. Um, just trying to find a little bit of love and express ourselves. Sometimes we express ourselves through anger because we don't even know what the fuck we're doing. And I think that's okay. Sometimes I don't want to say I laugh when people get angry. Just I'm laughing at them. I'm, it's all the experience, you know. Like it's okay to laugh, you know, and just enjoy. Like, oh, that's beautiful, man. Just get that shit out of you. Hope you don't kill yourself, but you know, express yourself because you only got one fucking life. But at the same time, make sure thinking of that you are expressing yourself the right way. Y- Maybe takes a little bit of time to figure out the right words to say. Slow down your train of thought so that other people can actually, you know, properly understand what you're saying so that you can express your thoughts and your energy to them and they can u- understand you a little bit more. I mean, we got some shit with that right now, I think, in the world where everybody's just upset, angry, frustrated, and maybe we're pushing that onto each other, but we're not pushing that onto each other in the right way.
Like a collective thing.
I just get really high and think about things, so I don't have the answers. You know, I just think about the problem.
See, you do the opposite. I get super high and stop thinking.
Mm.
Are you trying to say you're thinking a lot when you're not high, or you're just always high and that's the cash man I know? I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
You're on to something.
I'm a thinker.
You're on to something.
I'm a thinker.
I
think Brad's
like the
right,
way you're
though.
going.
I think that I mean that was
So
a great little monologue, dude. I'm in on it.
yeah, and that's because I did 150 milligrams of these things because I still got two left over here. I wanted to go slow, than smoking, and I took one of the pips of chocolate because I was no way gonna be over there like Cashman. But at the same time, I figured if I lock in these edibles, smoke a shitload of weed, that microdose gonna be fucking locked in, dog. We're good. So we've got one still out of the way because we just started with the grower coalition. I probably fucked that up. Love those guys though. There it
This is
is.
not our normal show, by the way, but this is fun. I'm
So
loving it.
I wrapped that motherfucker up, of
And a
course, with the
DOS
DOS filters.
off
Man,
kilter.
I think he's got these banana cones back in stock. He be flexing those with the 12 millimeter fucking things. Now I was privy to have these because like I fucks with DOS.
Privy.
And so, you know,
That's the wrong sound.
that's what I got on deck. I'm rolling these things up. I
Are
got
those the new
papers on
banana
deck, of course.
cones?
No, those are the old banana cones because I didn't have the weed necessarily to be smoking that shit until I got the grower coalition hookup, and that
You
fucking
know,
cool
cause
weed
out
that's
with
so
that
good.
bullshit and
Yeah,
in with the good shit.
get out of here, Shatter.
Out with it. In with the new. Out with the old, in with the new. That's what I always say.
We, yeah, we're smoking on that DOS. Website is still down. Unfortunately, DOS is sick, but
Oh
DOS's
no.
DMs are available. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Bill Gates got everybody, right? Everybody's been going around. They had that
In a
little
way.
bit of cough. Um, they had the phlegm.
4 to 6
Eggs are now
weeks.
$5 a fucking goddamn carton right again. Um, fucking orange juice is $8 a jug. Like it's gonna be a crazy expensive fucking Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm about to go buy lump
and
crab meat. I don't even want to know what that's going to be. It was cheap last year. It was like 16
yeah,
for a pound. It's normally like 25.
I don't think Bill Gates has anything to do with that.
Because that's in the bayou.
But
Look, I'm gonna tell you this, dude. I grew up in the North Bayou. Like the bayou people didn't consider the bayou people where I grew up bayou because we were so far north of them. You're not fucking with none of that, dude. It's a whole nother country.
Mm.
I don't know if Bill Gates could even get there, even on
Yeah.
the electronic stuff, because it doesn't rule down there.
Yeah, you guys got like voodoo Haitian fucking zombies and shit down there. It's kind of weird.
I've put out foot powder before, man. It works. I've done foot powder.
Yeah. You know, like every time I bring up the fucking Haitians work zombies, people kind of like laugh and they're like, "This is stupid." Like, no, you just don't understand what a work zombie is. It's just like mind numbing you so that you literally fucking just slave fields all day. And you know, maybe that's why fluoride's in the water. Whatever.
Oh, really?
That probably
Don't
is
worry
why.
about
You
it.
think the fluoride has something to do
No,
with that?
drink
Yeah.
your fluoride water. Fucking take your prescription medication so that they just mind numb you from all your shit that's wrong in life. Don't work on anything that's happening, you know, mentally. Continue to go through the same conversations and arguments over and over and over again. Don't even work on it. No.
Let's go live in the
Just
giver.
break up with the person that you're with and go find somebody new who puts up with your shit for 5 more years, and then you know you get in the same conversation and the same arguments over and over. Don't fix anything. And just you know,
Yeah. Brave New World it.
work for the system.
Or do the giver. Let them just
Yeah.
take all your emotions and memories, you know? Or take a soma.
Yeah.
Fuck it. It's what they want, but we're not
Well,
going to give
you
it to
know,
them.
like
I'm going to say this, look, from the comments on Twitter, Stevesy, who's been on the show before, and this was like one of the most important things we used to talk about. Where was it on oh my goodness, the comments moved to oh, if you're going to try some of this kind of stuff for the first time, he's saying it's very important, and I support this 100%. Be in a positive mental space, and your environment matters a lot
Mhm.
when you're tripping. Your
Oh, yeah,
environment
don't have
matters
kids
a
around if you're an
lot.
adult. Put
I
those
mean, I
kids
did
away,
it.
man. No responsibilities. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, I wanted
No,
to
I'm
get
just
that
saying,
right
be
out.
at a place that you enjoy being, a place you feel comfortable, a place you would like to be for a while. Be
Babysitting
excited
3
about it.
kids for fucking 8 hours, not the time.
No. Well, if you've done it a bunch, like I haven't
Dude,
done it
we
in over a decade, but I feel like if I had to go to a kid's birthday party and I ate some of them chocolate bars, I'm gonna have a good time. It's gonna be a lot more fun than it would be sober, you know? You know, hey, Mr. Sean, come do this trick. All right, fuck it, let's go. I'll do a backflip. I'm in. I was an athlete 25 years ago. You know, I bet I could pull it back out. I'm old, by the way. I'm not, but I am. We got
I mean,
6
honestly,
minutes
though,
to
I
the
think
break.
same could be said for alcohol, for marijuana, for basically any of the poison of the world, the poison fruits, if you will.
Can I
Um,
edit that?
that
Because I
that
think
we
alcohol is a poison fruit. The rest aren't as poison.
right, but like that's still one that like I don't want to say I endorse, but I
I mean, I
fucks
do
with
it.
alcohol sometimes,
Yeah.
you know. But like just be in the right place. Make sure that you're never, you know, gonna be in charge of other fucking kids or adults or, you know,
Yeah.
anybody else. And just be in a place where you're just able to fucking chill, relax, do your own thing. And certainly don't be driving to go to Walmart at fucking 2 o'clock in the morning on
Go
any of
get your
these.
cookie dough before you take
Um,
it.
I would love to
right,
go for a car ride right now, but I don't want to be driving.
And see, I
right.
didn't want to be around machinery when I did those things. My friends were on a car ride. I stayed at the apartment. I was like, fuck y'all. I'm gonna stay here, play guitar.
Yeah.
See,
And I
I would
did.
love to go for a car ride and smoke a blunt or a joint. Somebody else driving, some good music.
Some Christmas lights.
Nah, fuck that. I don't care about
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah,
I
but they
used to
look different right
love
now, dude.
I bet they
I
would
used
look
to love
trippy now.
going. Y'all ever go through a snowstorm like a blizzard, fucking just
Never.
blunt blowing?
Yeah.
Never seen snow. I've never seen
Yeah.
real snow.
Man,
Man, you
Not
ain't
once.
never
makes
blown
you
through.
look like
You
you're
ain't
in a
never
different
blown a
universe.
blizzy through a fucking snowstorm. That's a whole nother fucking universe, bro.
Like you literally feel like you're on like just going right through the stars, just
Blizzy the
you
Blizzy?
know, feel like Star
Blizzy to
Wars. Fucking
blizzy.
yeah, when Hey, Josh, it's not funny.
A snow blizzy, dog. Straight up. What you mean? You don't know about a snow
Flash your lights up
blizzy?
here, and then you gotta like spin out of control, and then you catch the fucking the right traction, and you're like, oh, we good again. We good
Yep.
again.
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, what you mean? I know. Shit.
I love
I've been
it.
there. Shit.
Our
Have
we have we have like
what's
4 extra feet on the side of the road here in Wisconsin. Just the emergency, so you can pull off, but it's everywhere. And our lane's probably about 2 feet wider than a normal lane, mainly because of drunks, but also in the snow. Like, where's your lane? Nobody fucking knows.
you just
This
Because
drive?
is
next month,
exactly true.
it's just like it's the road dog. Like wherever
Hey,
these
straight
tire
up.
tracks are is where you're. Because don't try to drive where there aren't no tire tracks, where somebody didn't go, because you're
Merch
gonna be
that.
gone.
Like in a hurricane, you just kind of follow the taillights in front of you. You can't
Right
see the
now in a
road.
hurry.
Yeah.
You just
Right
follow the
now in a
taillights.
hurry, Stevesy.
Blizzy
Blizzy
to
to
blizzy.
Blizzy. Trademark. Let's go.
How do you
Yes,
do a
sir.
B? Is that
Need to do that.
it's kind of like a B? Blizzy to blizzy.
Yeah. Damn, I came up with that one. Yeah, see, that's some real shit right there.
Bro, Cashman about to
See?
start freestyle rapping. It's coming out. We about to know a new Cash because he's finally here, right? He's been somewhere else. I've never known him. He's finally here. We about to get it. Bro, it's different on a whole nother realm. I'm not even saying level. We're in another realm right
It's
now.
the best. Without even saying much. Mushrooms will do that to you.
They do something. They do something.
Thank God for you, Cosmic, because me and Brad tonight would have been a total shit show for a
No,
Tuesday. But
look,
Yeah,
people
it's been goofy.
know there's some weeks like last week where you're going to get a chock-a-block of information and not half of the jokes that I want in here. And there's going to be weeks like this week where you just come and shoot the shit with the fellas and the fellarinas, because there's fellarinas out here too. Ella's out here probably. You just come and hang,
But I mean,
and
like,
we're going to throw some nuggets in there.
yeah, so we've had some information.
There
And
has been.
we've also had a whole lot of better nothing. A whole
Well,
lot of nothing.
Cosmo had to, do life stuff, so we didn't get a chart today. We didn't get a Cosmograph. Cosmograph would have been nice.
I
that'd have been cool. I
what do you
missed that.
Cash?
been
Okay, we're about
looking
to take a
forward to
pee
those later.
break. While we're taking a break, when we come back, I want you to tell me what you think Cosmo would have put on his chart.
I don't fucking know.
We'll think about it during the break.
Oh,
All right? Let's hit this break thing. Guys, we'll be back 5 to 7 minutes. Cash is going to tell us what he thinks Cosmo would have put on the graph, on the chart, because Cosmo makes these big graphs and
Isn't there
charts of
something I gotta
information.
do? Fucking.
Yes,
Don't
you
I
have
gotta
homework
click-
in the
don't I
present
have to-
moment.
Yeah, don't I gotta click a button or something?
You
like
got to
that?
click the break button. I'm going to tinkle in my pants if you don't. And that's okay, too. I'm at my house. I can get fresh pants.
And that's an experience too.
It's an experience. It's an
Not
experience,
one I
too.
would want to have.
Okay.
Right. You can do it, Cash. I believe in you.
I thought somebody was gonna.
Coming back might be another thing, but you can get us there. I love you.
I'm working on it. Oops.
Welcome to the Higher Value Show. Toasting to the highs with every sweet drink. Hot knives that alchemists watch the world blink. Beverages so fine they lift you above. With THC, honey's a potion of love. Raise up your cup, let the good times flow. Hot knives got the secret, come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Roll it up, light it right, let's ignite this night. DOS filters got the goods, everything feels so right. From carbon to the paper, every puff pure bliss. With the roller in hand, I just can't resist. Ease your mind, elevate your vibe. DOS filter, the choice you make. For the pride. Roll it manifested greatness, yeah, it gives me chills. Rise up, keep your head high. Yeah. First step in the game, we innovating and creating. Chiba Pest the name, got the flavor that we're facing. High quality vibes, NFTs with a twist. Grow your own herb, it's a cannabis bliss. NFTs with utility, it's more than just a trend. Chiba Pet's the vibe, coming right with the best. High quality dreams, we're above all the rest. NFTs shining bright, in this garden we trust. Grow your own herbal kits, it's a must or bust. We elevate our life with Reno and Cashman. We elevate.
What up, guys? Sorry about the media malfunctions. I about pissed myself, so I clicked on the first one that I seen. So sorry about that, guys. Let's get Brad back up here, see if he's ready.
Did you?
Hey, bud, I clicked the first thing that I seen on there and hit the loop button and prayed to God that it was the right one. And it wasn't the one, and then I looked at the recording. I saw our lovely producer scrambling to fix my terrible fuck up. But my eyeballs were floating, and I did the best I could, and it'll make for a good
That's okay.
clip.
Dude, you did the best you could in that moment with the amount of consciousness and awareness that you had in that moment. Every time. Every time. Moondoggy's up in here. Yo, what's up, Moondoggy? She's so cool
She's gonna be
and talented.
She's gonna be here tomorrow.
Yes.
She's gonna be on the show tomorrow.
Really?
We're gonna learn all about.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna have to tune in.
I'm excited that she late notice, because we decided late notice that we were even gonna have a show for pre-Thanksgiving, whatever you want to call it. But no, she's done a nice painting for me and my family. And I've seen a shitload of the stuff that she does, and it's all
Bruh.
fucking
It's all
inspiring.
great work.
Skills.
Just as a creator.
Insane
So
talent.
can't wait to see that. And I don't know, just like every conversation that we have with different people, get a little bit of background understanding, and then maybe learn a little bit about where they're at and their geography. Not totally dox them, but learn where they're from, because for me that kind of helps shape my perspective of understanding who the individual is. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, I know when I talk to you, Cosmic, you're in Louisiana. When I'm,
I'm a
it helps me.
crawfish beignet.
It helps
Yes.
me connect visually and put the energy behind. I don't know. Even though it's text, the words, I think the energy behind them means something, and how it comes across, and just I don't know, all that way of connecting to people. That's what I'm excited about tomorrow. Can't wait. Hope everybody tunes in. Maybe we'll learn something from Moondoggy. Maybe, maybe we won't.
I will.
But it's
The
gonna be
best I
fun either
can.
way.
Dude,
It's gonna
the
be fun.
background she gave on her dad restoring art and that kind of getting her into being an artist, that was like the coolest thread, I
Mm,
think. One of the coolest threads I've seen on X. It was awesome. I loved it.
Yeah.
Really loved it.
right.
It's gonna be a cool show. I'm excited for it.
Well, we didn't plan anything, um,
Mm-mm.
which is okay, because honestly, we don't plan many of these shows. I don't think we
No.
plan
Well,
shit.
Tuesday, not tonight, but typically we have notebook pages, we have a pre-phone call, a FaceTiming of planning and organizing, and
Yeah, maybe we do
So
okay.
I mean,
Yeah, no,
when it was a space, I kept it like a radio show, and I kind of try to time out bits and structure. And it's a little different when you're on TVs, because I know a lot about a radio show. I don't know that much about a TV show, just creating one, to be honest, So it's a little
we're
different.
learning as we go, I guess.
That we are, young
that's
Cash
true.
Man. That
Yeah.
we are.
Indeed.
Are you
Are we
allowed to
still on
roll
people's?
joints on TV?
You can on the
I was gonna
TV.
say, are we still on TVs?
Are
Can we
you?
go back
Yeah.
to the normal, the three of us thing? Can we
Damn,
get big again?
Yeah. What the fuck
that
is
was
what?
cool.
How does
I
that
don't like
happen?
this.
Does that happen?
This is lame.
What the fuck is this shit? I don't know what this is. Why it? Go away. How
So
do?
if you're
Good
just
night, my
now
love.
tuning in, Cashman is high.
Not really, man.
He
Your
is
hair looks
on.
excellent, by the way. It looks good.
I don't know. He's on Planet X over here. On
Uh,
shrooms. He's gone, and that may be some of the issues with the media this evening. It
yeah.
it could be technical issues. Either way,
What is?
we're gonna get it figured out, and if we don't,
Holy shit! Now the
Oh,
what
that's
the
another
fuck?
person. That's another human.
What the fuck? Is
And
going
we're back on the
on?
big pictures. Are we on TVs? Did we get an answer to that? I'm going to text my buddy. I'm going to see if I'm still on his TV. Because that's the coolest thing that's happened to
Whoa.
me in a long time. Is that we're on TVs. Are we still on your TV? He's probably
it really
sleeping.
is. I need to fix my backdrop soon. I need to get rich.
Yeah.
Get a fucking backdrop like Cashman.
I need to
need to-
figure out how to fucking roll this goddamn joint.
Bro, I wish I was there. I used to roll the
Yeah.
best blunts and joints. Like when I quit smoking, people called me for literally a year to roll blunts for them. I had a
I
skill.
think I just probably, I mean, I needed it mentally, the 6 chocolates, but
Physically.
rolling a joint after 6 chocolates, even with the DOS joint roller, let me tell you,
You have the mechanical roller.
it's fucking hard as fuck,
All right.
bro.
Look, I'm gonna walk you through it. I haven't done this in over a decade, and
I
live.
can't get the paper in that bitch.
Look, bro. Do you have the material in the machine?
It's already in there.
Do we have the
Okay.
video
Did
queued
you
up?
close the machine? Did you close them together? Okay.
Yeah.
Lick the glue, glue up, slide the paper part in there, and then just spin. Glue up and spin.
Hey, swear.
I believe in you, Slayer.
Wait.
Did you call me Slayer? Like I'm a
I
like
said
I'm a gamer?
swear. I said
Slayer
swear.
47.
Swear. So what am I doing?
Oh, we're still on the TV.
Yeah.
He actually said he's not sure, but I'm taking that as a yes. Hey, Cash, you had homework. What do you think would have been on Cosmo's graphic image? What information do you think would have been there on Altered States?
I don't know, but it been fucking mind blowing.
That's true.
This is true.
I mean, he makes really good slideshows.
He's talented.
I
and
mean,
smart.
if you, I mean, don't listen to me because I'm fucking retarded, but you know, he does make really cool shit, so go check him out. But on this show, like his presentations are on point, so yeah. How the fuck do I do this joint? You still ain't told me.
I did tell you.
All right,
How do
motherfucker. I got you.
Lick the glue. Lick
No,
the glue.
Brad, you suck.
Just up in here.
Is
Got
this a
camera
how-to
pointed
video?
at the float, 'cause I'm trying to get the sesh going.
Did you just pull him up a
Got
how-to
the
video?
aerial view. Actually, no.
It's the one we made, bitch.
Well, I don't know if I'm perfect at it.
You're in the video, Cash.
I don't know. If
You have taught people how to do this exercise.
the paper.
You are the mentor.
Now,
Now you will mentee mentor yourself.
Messy.
This is
So
an
I don't
issue,
personally
isn't it?
recommend that, but I don't know if I'm good at.
I see an issue here.
And I don't know how to
Bruh.
do this. Are you too scared to get a little bud on your fingers? So you got to use a
Yeah.
scoop. Well, it just make things a little bit easier. So sometimes I'll notice
Can
my
Cash
fingies
do
will
it?
get a little sticky icky.
My fingies.
Yeah, my fingies get a little sticky icky when I be doing the roly poly. And it makes it a little bit hard to twist and shout this thing. So like it is right now because I got all that sticky icky on there. And that's why
On your
some
fingies.
people they say they don't need a new roller every 12 months or every
Bet you
month.
say
but
nuggies.
I don't know, man. I think I do. Maybe we can clean these things.
Alcohol.
That's a good call. There we go. So I just want to show real quick. Hopefully this doesn't fall out everywhere. As we can see, now that I've given
All right,
it a
Cash,
couple
you
good
following?
rolls, it's good and packed. It's not overpacked.
No.
You don't want to overpack your joint.
Follow.
Come on,
This
guys.
is the part right here. This is where you're at. Okay. Well, Brad just said, "Fuck it, you're on your own." Oh my goodness.
Fuck that guy.
You'll be fine from there. You've been here before.
You have.
No.
Let your muscle memory take over.
I'm overthinking this.
The fingies get sticky.
Let's just start over with a brand new paper. You know,
Don't
that
think
just-
about it.
You want me to start the
I'm
video over?
overthinking this.
Maybe that
No.
paper was
No,
a
fuck off.
douchebag.
The
Maybe
paper,
that paper
it was
was a
the paper's
douche.
fault. It was the paper's fault.
Just that specific paper. Get a friendlier paper that wants to be smoked. That paper wanted to live.
Yeah. That's
Get
what it
paper
is.
that wants to burn up. That's what I recommend.
This is
We're still on the TV. By the way, we're still on at least one TV.
Maybe
That's
it's the
great.
pressure. Maybe it's the pressure I'm feeling. You guys watching me,
yeah, that's it.
If
scaring me.
I had it on the media, I would put bang. Whoa, what was that? Just
What
pooped
the
That was
myself.
hell?
that was a demon in the fucking microphone. That's what I heard, man.
I use a lot of energetic protection, so it was definitely not a demon, but I'm loud. I got to clip down a little bit. I got to clip down. Okay, that's better.
Oh yeah. Oh. Maybe
Altered
if I set this
states.
fucking bitch down.
Speaking of altered
Acceptance.
states, I don't know. That fucking Chiba pet that I have, that's not the best way to
Bruh.
introduce that. Let me reset that. This
Roll
wonderful
in.
Chiba pet that I have
Roll in.
is growing wonderfully. Now, I was just a little silly, okay? I keep my house at 65, 68, somewhere between there in the winter time.
Damn it, boy.
God damn.
What are y'all talking about? This Wisconsin, dog. It's 20 degrees outside right now. It might even be fucking 12.
I'm outside
So-
in a t-shirt
Right.
and
So
no
I gotta keep
beanie, and
my
I'm bald.
house. I got to keep my house 65, 68, somewhere between there. Yeah, there's people up here that keep their shit at 62, 64. No, I got to spend a little bit more money than that. But if I do 70, man, my bill's way too damn high. So anyway, problem solver as I am. I got some candle warmers. Nice. I went ahead and put the Chiba pet. I put the Chiba pet on top of the candle warmer. Okay. This thing is getting.
Cash he's getting it.
It's much fucking perfect temperature. This thing is like
Using candle
80
warmers to warm the house?
no, to warm my pot plant.
Oh, I say, 'cause that sounds redneck as
Yeah.
fuck, dude, and I like it.
Yeah, the house. Yeah, the house,
Wow.
bro. Yeah.
I mean, you got to do what you got to
No,
do, you know?
my plant is saying like 78 to 82 right now. It's perfect, and it is taking off. It's growing just beautifully right now. Honestly, this wonderful.
I haven't even looked in my tent today. It's probably best that I stay out of the
Well,
tent today.
you know, I don't have a tent, but they said keep it in your window. That's what I do. It's a little too cold in my house. I know that. I'm not gonna heat the thing up, so I just heated up the plant. We have questions?
Yes, I have my hand raised.
Yes, sir.
I would like to share an alternative warming story since like we're relating stories. Years ago, my ex, that's how long ago. I've been married for 6-7 years. I don't know. Been married for a while. She rescued 2 baby squirrels. Her boss's wife did, and she brought them back to my house. At this time, I lived in the hood. It was called the Bottom. For anyone around here knows what the Bottom is, that's Rabusi. I was like 2 blocks away from where Rabusi came up, like around that time. So I had this like 450 square foot 2-bedroom that my ex lived in the bedroom with me, and my partner paid 25% of the rent, and I paid 75 because it was still cheaper, right? So she brought these squirrels back, and it's wintertime. There's no heating. There's no central AC, no central heating. Okay.
Yeah, squirrels.
Guess what I did to keep the squirrels warm at nighttime? I put them on the stove because there's a pilot burner always going on that gas stove. That old ass gas stove had a pilot. So there was just a little bit of warmth. I had some blankets, like some towels, and a big Tupperware because this is when they were like babies. And I put them on the stove and they stayed warm. It worked great. But you know what happened every morning? The feral cats would get under the house smelling the squirrels. And they'd go fucking nuts, dude, trying to get in to eat the baby squirrels. Kiwi was the one that made it. I had her for over 12 years. She made it to the house I'm in now. That's how long I had her because my ex wouldn't let me release her. She like started fist fighting over releasing her. I did not participate. I just said I'm not going to release the squirrel and let her hit me a few times. But I got the squirrel in the breakup, and I had a 12-year-old squirrel at this house. She passed away. I buried her in the back.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I got a squirrel in the breakup.
Hey.
I fucking love that.
So she tried to take the squirrel. She came back to the house and was like, I'm going to take Kiwi. And I was like, fucking take the squirrel. I don't like animals. She put her hands in there to hold her, and the squirrel bit the fuck out of her. I mean, like, their teeth come out over 1.5 inches. Dug them teeth in that hand. I wrapped her in a towel and was like, you got to go. The squirrel don't want you in the house. I don't want you in the house. I just evicted you. You know, like, you got all your shit. You got to go. And so I kept the squirrel, you know. Yay.
That's crazy.
But I warmed her up on the stove in the hood.
That's awesome.
A couple blocks from Lil Boosie.
Couple blocks from
Ian,
Lil Boosie.
dependent.
What up with it?
He liked to be in some altered states.
I mean, honestly, man.
Yeah.
A couple things of that story threw me. I ain't gonna lie. Squirrel in the break.
So wait, that's for real? That's like a real story?
That is 100% true. Every detail in that story is true.
Like there's not one made up detail.
No, I have videos and pictures on my phone of me and Kiwi at that same house in the hood, bruh. So like I let her just roam and she would just go in her cage. Like when she was tired of playing, she was like I don't think she'd have made it in the wild. She was very demure. She was a bougie little squirrel. So she was running one time in my bedroom and I would put on like pants and a jacket because her nails are sharp as fuck. She went on top of my TV. I had a 42-inch TV. Back then, that was like $1,200 HD when HD first came out. You know what she did? She peed on top of the TV.
Oh.
Burn it out. Power board gone. I took it apart, tried to troubleshoot it. I looked up the part. The part was like $700 to get this board. So I didn't have a TV for 8 months because the squirrel peed on my TV. I still love the squirrel though. I didn't get mad at her. You know, she didn't know. She was my little
Damn.
boo.
I don't know.
Here's an inappropriate story with the squirrel, and I'll stop with the squirrel stories. I will stop, but here's an inappropriate story. So my ex was born in Taiwan, and her family came here, and this matters. This matters because I'm the only gringo in this story. My roommate was black. He was a black guy. Loved him. Awesome guy. I had to kick out two other white roommates that sold drugs and couldn't pay rent because they did too much of their stash. Had to kick him out. Right. So this guy, we get along. I'm like, hey, bro, you want to move out your mom's house? Come live with me. He's like, I can only afford blah, blah, blah. I said, I don't give a fuck. I like you. We're friends. Like, it's still cheaper for me if you pay 200 out of 600, right? Like, that's still a win because I'm with someone I like and it's cheaper. Anyway. He was there the whole iteration of the squirrel. The squirrel would come out and Kiwi would always go to him, but Kiwi would always like nip. She never nipped on anybody, but she would nip on him. And you know what my ex said? You know what she said? Oh, I think Kiwi always bites him because his skin's brown like a tree. I didn't say it, she did.
That's a lot of lube.
I'm coughing. I'm not laughing.
True story. Every detail. I don't have to embellish my stories because they're that fucking crazy.
That's wild.
Life. That's life. I mean,
Great. Frank Sinatra once said that.
Look, if somebody's going to cancel me, at some point they're going to go on my Facebook and they're going to see it in the history that I have had and held a
what? A
a
what?
Martin Luther King themed party.
Oh yeah.
And it was the worst idea. But times were different. And this was still, 2010. But hey, 2010 compared to 2024. I'm not saying we were allowed to get away with it, but I am saying that we had African Americans at that party, which made me feel like it was kind of okay because they
No one gave a
we
fuck back then.
well, we were just having fun.
Yes.
I mean, genuinely, I think like that was the whole fucking point. Like, I mean, maybe I should have pretense this with like I've thrown parties for like I looked up a day where like the Mayans got fucking invaded by fucking the conquistadors or some shit, and we celebrated that holiday. Is it really a holiday? I don't know, but like, let's fucking celebrate, dog. Like, it's Friday.
Yes.
I got fucking beer money. Let's go. But no, like we got a whole fucking ice cream cake for it. I invited like 16 people over from the fucking the barracks every fucking weekend in the army. Man, we was getting lit. Why? Because we was celebrating. Just I don't know.
Celebrate.
Yeah.
2011. I was in that hood house. Okay. And like when I tell you the hood, my neighbor used to let the main dope dealer borrow her kitchen to cook. And me and him we'd play games in the street. We'd shoot dice. We would play poverty roof ball, a game I made up, throwing the football on the roof in this tiny patch of grass. He played half ball,
Poverty
half a
roof
tennis
ball.
ball, baseball. But what I'm getting at is on Martin Luther King Day when I lived in the hood, we had a tradition. My first roommate that got kicked out, he would duct tape 40s to his hands, like Edward 40 hands, if you're not familiar with that game. No, is that a Southern thing? Okay. You had to you couldn't take the duct tape off till you drank the 40. So he'd have Old English 40 on each. I would get a
The
chain.
kids have the 32s now.
They can't hang. They can't hang.
I don't think they have 40s anymore. Yeah. Sorry.
Bunch
Go
of
ahead.
bitches.
Yeah, I don't think they do 40s anymore.
Mhm.
I would get a chain
Truly.
and put a roll of
32s.
duct tape on the chain because roll with duct tape, ride with the Mac. That's a Cash Money thing. Y'all might not know about that. Mac Main's one of my favorite freestyle rappers of all time.
Mac Main.
We'd go drink on the street corner with an old guy, an old black fella that played blues music, and that dope dealer would come drink with us when we'd celebrate Martin Luther King Day.
So
That was a
if
thing.
I can give a quick tip to the children out here. Took me a few games, okay? I played some 40s. And the trick is You got to get one of these down, and I would choose your dominant hand. Get the whole dominant thing. Chug that motherfucker, quick as shit,
Yeah,
right?
it's definitely a
Because
good tip.
then you can take your zipper, get that thing down with the one hand, and you can just piss in that bottle.
Yep.
Problem solved. Okay.
And then
Most
Now,
of the time, not
don't
all the time.
forget, don't forget this the old hand that this one in. Hey, if you got to walk around pissing your hand, so be it. Look, you're gonna win that game, and that's gonna be the last time a motherfucker challenges you to some dumb shit game, isn't it?
yeah,
Life lessons.
yeah.
Did y'all play Wisest Wizard up north? Was that a thing?
Wizard? Nah, I ain't never heard that one. What's that?
So we would get flats of Natty Light because that was the cheapest flats of beer. And
That
after
shit
you drank
nasty
it,
as fuck.
that dude, but that was beer pong beer back then. For every
Ugh.
one you drank, you would duct tape them on top of each other and make a wizard staff. And whoever had the tallest wizard staff was the wisest wizard, and everyone had to listen to him or her. So whoever was the wisest wizard, like, hey, go get me a beer. Hey, dude, 10 push-ups. Hey, tell me a joke. Like, you had to do it. No choice. But
Right.
if you were
Yeah.
not touching your staff, like if you went pee and left your staff leaning on the wall, people could break it, and you were no longer the wisest wizard. So if
Oh,
you were a
no.
forgetful motherfucker, you weren't gonna be wise for long.
Yeah, I'd be
There was,
fucked.
there was one time I did a 64 cup on each side beer pong, and this may seem improbable to you, but if you've ever turned your pool table into a beer pong table, you know exactly the type of room I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You can fit 128. Do it, count it out. I've done it. Now, after we played with beer, we learned pretty quickly beer gets very warm, pretty
Yeah.
disgusting.
That's a lot of beers.
It is. We figured this out, but next time, what we did a shot of orange shit. I want to say it was orange Grey Goose. I don't remember exactly what it was.
That
It
sounds
was
like
some
death.
expensive. It was. It was bad news. And then we did a little splash of orange soda because orange soda and that orange vodka, man, you don't even know what's in there. And by a shot, clearly I mean like an army shot. You know what I mean? So, but no, so like 64 cups in, man. Like after you got you and your partner, and you guys are that
That's a
might be
lot of
too many.
cups.
That might be too many.
It was fun nights, I bet, though.
Mm,
No?
we had some fights.
Okay. Okay. We had like
No,
staged fights. Like we would purposely be like, let's grapple, like, and one guy
like,
was a UFC guy. I grappled.
well, like I had a buddy who was just like, "Hey, I'm pretty sure somebody out there wants to fight me," and I'm like, "Look, I'm just gonna say his last name." I said Kissler, dog. Nobody out there wants to fight me. It's 2 a.m. Okay,
I would just say his name.
nobody wants to fight. I just said last name, whatever. He knows what he did. So, like, there was one time
Bitch.
this motherfucker, he has his car, right? My truck is right behind his. And he's like, no, man, move your fucking truck. Somebody out there wants to fight. And I'm like, no, dude, nobody wants to fight you. So he gets in his car and he fucking drives his shit right into fucking my truck. And I I don't really care. I got a little Mazda B4000. I got the steel bumper. I put the e-brake on. Like, it ain't moving. So
Oh
when he
shit.
got out of his car, I said, listen, Kissler, I have good news for you. Somebody wants
Somebody wants to fight you now, bitch. His name's Brad.
we found him. Ain't even got to go anywhere. We can just figure this in the review.
We can do it here now. Let's go.
So yeah, we had some good times. I'm telling you, we really Now there was one time I feel bad for it. I threw him down the fucking stairs just because he was being a dick, and like everybody was trying to get him to calm down. I don't even know what he was pissed off about. Probably the same thing. Probably just somebody out there wants to fight. It's like,
He probably deserved it. That'd be
yeah,
fuck
so
it.
like I
You
just
wanted
came
it.
up there and I'm like, dog, like what the fuck? And he's like, get out of my way. And I'm like, no, dog. Just threw
Seems appropriate.
Brad, eat the corn. Eat the corn.
Right. This head did the whiplash, and yeah, he didn't want to fight anybody for a while, and we didn't talk for a while, you know. But we figured it out, and those are good times. If you're gonna drink, control your alcohol,
Yeah.
and if you don't, somebody will. But honestly, I know, like, I say these things, I joke about it, I laugh about it, I know like it sucked, but at the same time, every single time he was gonna get ready and fucking drive away. Man, don't ever let your friends drive.
Yeah, don't do
Get in
that.
a fist fight with him.
It's more
Get in a
fun.
fist fight with him.
I miss fist fights. I've been in so many. I have a ton of fight stories. But I want to share a
Sorry,
beer pong story.
it's different.
It is different. So in Louisiana, we do get some cold nights, like in the 30s. Okay. And we still wanted to have the summer fun party experience of the hot tub, right? Because the hot tub's hot. 30 degrees in the hot tub, you're good. So we took a fold out table and we took some clear cups and we took epoxy and we epoxied the clear cups into the fold out table. Then we epoxied some bins onto the table so it would float and you could slide the red cups in and out.
Oh
And we
yeah,
took it, yeah, we took it to the hot tub. People would come to their balconies and see us in the hot tub and then come party with us in the hot tub. Bruh. Like even girls came. Like I hooked up with the girl from floating beer pong in the hot tub. It was insane. I didn't even think that was a real thing that could happen. But it
I
did.
mean,
Engineering, altered states, acceptance,
right.
beer pong.
Speaking of altered states, and we're talking about beer pong. My goodness, let's just get into it. I've already exposed myself a lot. I love it.
We're, we're already
Um,
here.
my wife, she already knows
Welcome to It's
about it. It
Different.
is what it is. There was once a point in my life where I would go. This is a long time ago. This is dating myself for the young kids. You could go into a hotel and you could just give them cash and say, "I want a room." This doesn't really happen anymore. They want
Yeah.
your credit card and all this stuff. It's bullshit. And that's probably because some guy by the name of Ben Johnson used to just go and roll through and ransack fucking hotel rooms. This guy was a dick. Would take the beds, move them, take a picture frame off the wall, use that as a beer pong table. If the TV wasn't drilled down because it was a cracked neighborhood, hated those. Um, we would use the dressers as the beer pong tables, and just all sorts of good times. But
I'd taken a bathroom door off of a hotel back in the day.
yeah, but you had to make
I
sure
want
that
to
you
hear
did
about
that
that.
under an alias. You can't do that anymore.
You can't do it as Cashman Hater,
No.
right? You got to do it as a fake name, not your government name.
Well, they want your credit card and your fucking driver's license.
Well,
Jesus
see,
Christ.
Can
no.
confirm Cosmic on Kiwi Squirrel. Yeah, Stevesy knows.
Listen. So when we were taking the bathroom door off, you just get the fucking crack whore from down the street, fucking $20, and tell her to go fucking get the room. I mean, that's how you get the room. I mean, that is that simple. I mean, if you want to know, that's how you get the fucking
That's
room.
smart. Is this Midwest life? I don't know about the Midwest life.
That's how we do it up here.
Okay.
Go get that $20 crack whore, boy.
How much did you have to give her to get the room? Like $10, $20?
Fuck, probably, I don't even remember, probably $30 for the room, 40 for the night, and then I gave her fucking like 20 for a crack rock. I mean, come on, man. She wins, dog.
An extra 10 for a blowjob, you like.
No, I don't. I'm cool. I cut it there, dog.
I cut it off on that.
I'm good there, dog. No. I got standards, you know.
Wow.
I have some morals. Some
Respect.
slight.
Booyakasha.
Have you guys ever checked out that Molly? That is,
Little
Never
Dicky
done
did a
it.
song about it.
those were good days. Bad days, really.
I did
Never
a pink
done it.
dolphin once.
Well, like I got
Did a
really
lot of
in.
cocaine.
See, I was really into cocaine for a while too.
I had a
That
That
was
was
couple
my
minutes.
drug of choice.
that was really expensive. And
Yeah.
ecstasy did like a similar thing for me. But sometimes if it wasn't like this, saying all this, but whatever.
I'm about
If it
tired of
wasn't
lighting this fucking joint. I know that goddamn
if it
much.
wasn't
Smoke
the
it.
blue
Stop being a
dolphins,
bitch.
I
Sorry.
mean, those blue dolphins back in the day, those was the primo. Um, there was a couple other X pills that were like solid, but some of them were like they'd fuck you up. You know, you'd be in a real altered state of mind. You know, you have way too much ketamine or some fucking weird. Who knows what they're making? Do you?
I wouldn't trust it nowadays. I did back then. I wouldn't trust the drugs they got nowadays, honestly.
That's
I
an
wouldn't
important.
either.
I. That's why I
I'd be
don't.
scared to death to try something
For real.
nowadays.
That's why I smoke
Seriously.
weed. Um, and weed and dabble in mushrooms.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no, like back then, that was exactly why. Like I said, let me get that. Let me try Molly because like I'll spend the extra money, so I'm not having somebody mix whatever it. Call me a health nut back then.
Super health nut with your Molly. You're very organic of you, very vegan. You must have got it at Whole Foods. You had that Whole Food, Molly? Eat the corn.
What back in the day, what we would do is the person would come through and they would meet you at like a Best Buy parking lot or something. Um, they'd pull up, they'd acknowledge you, you'd go into the store, maybe buy a soda, something small, get a receipt of proof, and do the exchange, either on the walk, um, quick depart, oh go hang out, whatever, and then go. If you just drove up, was sitting there at the parking lot waiting for a while, somebody, that's real obvious for spectators.
Right.
Think smart, kids.
Use a different route. When you get there and when you leave, always a different route.
Always a different store. Yeah. Oh, we have questions.
Cash. Can I tell the story of the last time I did cocaine? It's up to Cash Man. He's shaking his head yes. Okay. So this was my last night to do drugs. I did drugs hardcore for about 5 years. By hardcore, I mean like daily and a lot of different shit. So this night, I smoked some weed. I took a quart of a Xanax. We went out. My neighbor was the bouncer of this bar. He was a little bitch. Like he was not a bouncer, but like that was his job. I told y'all I've gotten in like 50 to 70 fist fights in my life from grade school to 23. Anyway, he told me that I couldn't buy a shot at closing to get my tab up to the minimum and leave him a tip. So I got pissed. I lit a cigarette. He's like, can't smoke in here. Put it on the ground, lit another one. He's like, you're banned for life. I'm calling Pam. And I'll say her name. Fuck Pam. So I've got banned for life in the bar. Yeah, fuck that bitch. Even though she could kick my ass. Pam was like a bodybuilder. So I go back to my hood house. This is when I lived in the hood. He was in the front. They looked like white crack houses by Highland and Roosevelt in the bottom. So a friend was there, came meet us after, and he had cocaine. And I was like, fuck it. Yeah, I'm in, dude. So we did a couple lines of this stuff, of this white powder in the nose. And I decided I'm going to wait for him to come home and I'm going to get him to explain to me why he banned me for life from the bar. Cause that was bullshit, right? Like there was no reason to do that. I just wanted to buy a shot, give y'all a tip and leave. So he gets home. I go over there. I'm knocking on this door and I'm saying a lot of things. Do I remember what I said? No, I don't.
Not on
But
Xanax, you didn't.
I don't, dude. Yeah. And I probably took more than a quarter throughout the night because there was obviously a full one in my hand at one point. So No, I did a lot of Xanax. He never answers hashtag fuck Pam. Yes, hashtag fuck Pam. All right. So I leave. He doesn't open the door. I go back to my house. I go to bed. All of a sudden, I hear a thump, 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 thump at the door, like Mystical talked about, right? Except it wasn't somebody asking you weed. It was cops. So I see the blue lights. I put on some pants. I sleep naked. I put on some underwear and some shorts. I'm shirtless. I go to the door. There's 2 officers standing by their car. At this point, I open the door. I say, excuse me. And they say my name. I say, yes, that's me. I say, have you done any drugs tonight or alcohol? I said, yes, all of them. He said, okay. Is there any in the house? I said, no, sir. I think they believe me at this point, right? Because I've been fully honest with them. They said, okay, well, we got a call. Did you threaten to murder your neighbor tonight? I said, no, sir. These are my exact words because I remember this moment clear as day. I said, officers, I told him I would kick his fucking ass if he came outside, but I did not threaten to murder him tonight.
Damn right.
Those 2 cops looked at me and they said, can you go to bed and leave him alone for the next week or 2? I said, not a problem, sir. Yes, sir. And they left and I went to bed.
Pretty reasonable.
Straight up, I was like, I told him I'd kick his fucking ass. Never said I'd kill him.
Sounds good enough to me. Respectable.
Honest. Acceptance. Altered states.
I like it.
We could have went the whole like shaman, ayahuasca, connect with your higher self, heal your inner demons. And we touched on that earlier, right? And those are things worth exploring if you have the intent to do that. I really think they are. Get a guide and take the journey.
Like
But there's
talking
also
about
just
real
like
life.
fuckery. We had a lot of fuckery in my life.
If you think for 1 second that what I was saying, any of it was not true or exaggerated, I used to literally go around and fucking call myself Ben Johnson checking in at a hotel room because I couldn't really think of anything that I could honestly say without laughing my ass off. My name is Brad. I'm not gonna say my last name if you figured it out by now.
Bend
But
over.
like I would
Heard
just,
of him.
Bend over.
but that would have made me laugh. Like every time I'm getting away with calling myself that now, but like no, my name's Ben Johnson, and I felt like all like appropriate. Like here I am, I'm Ben Johnson. I'm gonna check into this hotel. Thank you very much, and I'm just gonna go fuck it up. Just good times.
You know,
Um,
you've gotten into how you like to get into character to say things. I think maybe we're getting in some therapy mode about Brad
It might
and his
be. It might be
characters.
time.
Cash, you should lead it.
I mean that's where the characters come from, is because I'm fucking maybe borderline insane.
I think I'm
I
borderline
mean,
schizophrenic. I
I
was
think
2
I
people
egg
my
it
whole
all.
life.
I'm here
I
for
was I had 2 names. I was Sean and Vic. Vic was my nickname growing up, and those were 2 different personalities. So I mean, to an extent, dude, I feel you.
I mean, some of them are from childhood. Um, I don't know, some are recent that I thought of, like Dale. Dale was very recent.
I like Dale.
it. Dale's hilarious.
Dale was like, I'm not gonna give it all away. Dale is clearly a mixture, of some of my conspiracy theories and what
Obviously.
I would assume your uncle or your, you
Grandpa.
know,
Great
yeah,
grandpa.
you know a Dale. He's your neighbor.
Yeah.
Um, you know a Dale, and that's why I love Dale. But we all know a Giorgio. We all know a snarky fucking snake in the grass who's just trying to prove that he's better than you and get you to buy some bullshit. Um, but in a way, aren't we all a Giorgio? We all got a little Giorgio in us, and
That's for sure. Everybody want to like make a little money.
we just let the go past move straight through your anus, my friend.
Yeah, to make a little
Yeah.
money.
And then Brenda, that's just a bitch, dog.
She's a bitch.
I don't know how you explain a skank bitch from the hood, but if you've ever met one, you
From
know them.
Kalamazoo. Man. Stanko.
You kind of right. Like if you know somebody from Kalamazoo, you know that's
Stank ass bitch.
she probably got 3 fucking STDs that will penetrate your
Mm,
condom.
hey,
Kalamazoo sounds a lot like Laplace.
that
Just gonna throw
sounds
that
like
out
a
there.
herpagonosyphilades walking.
I got family from Laplace, so I can say it.
Oh yeah, where that
That's
at?
that's in between where I grew up and where I am now.
Hmm.
Oh
Sounds like
man,
where I don't want to be.
it's an interesting place to
See,
some.
I don't want to say like I am I'm more hood than Drake, but I feel like that's a
I'm
very fair assessment.
probably way more hood than Drake. I lived in the hood for 5 years and used to
Right.
play games with the dope dealer who told me like you can use my name whenever you need if you get in trouble. And you know how many times I use his name? Zero.
My
Zero. I
dad has
handled my
been
own
in
shit.
prison multiple times for cooking meth. I don't know how this
Yeah.
motherfucker was driving and cooking meth. Goddamn magician. You figure it out.
Um, I
He
can
did
tell
it.
Like
you.
Kid Soda, shake,
You
shake that
you
bottle.
you shake
We'll
it in
save
a
that for
Gatorade
different.
bottle, bro.
Kid Soda. Bro, y'all know about Kid Soda, right? Alabama. We gonna have to play the song. I'm gonna have to play the
You know what I'm
song.
saying? I mean, I don't condone that shit, but I mean, it can
Different
be
the recipe.
done. I mean,
I'm getting
fuck.
the Kid Soda song and I'm gonna share my screen and we're gonna experience this together. But as I get there, I want to say one moment when I was in the hood, I was getting gas to go to work at the gas station, and this dude came up to me and he asked for money, and I said no. And he was like, "Hey, bro, give me something." And I said, "No, man, I'm not giving you anything." And he said, "Hey, man, you're not even gonna give a," and he said some words, a prayer. And I was like, "No, I'm not even gonna give you a prayer." And you know what he did at that point? He got off his bike and he started cussing at me. And I don't know if you've been to hood gas stations, but at this point, there was about 25, 30 people watching the confrontation,
Oh
right?
yeah.
And I'm me. I'm the white guy in the hood. I'm the gringo in the hood. So you know what I did when he started like doing the chest bump thing, like wanting to fight? I said, "Okay, Sean, we got to use our brain and our muscles." So I said, "I ain't giving you shit." And I grabbed his bike and I grabbed it by the handles and I spun around and I did a 360 circle and I threw it into the road. I said, "I got to go to my job to make the money that I'm not going to give you, bitch." And I immediately got in my car and left as fast as I could. But you know how many times people came to ask me for money at that gas station after that? Never. Not one time. Not one time. You think Drake would have done that?
No.
Drake would have got his ass whipped. Box me for 10 mil, Drake. I'll box you and Jake Paul in the same ring. Blue collar motherfucker here. I'll fuck all of y'all up.
Let's
Bring
do
it.
it.
I
Higher
ain't scared. I ain't
values.
fucking scared.
Let's do it.
I ain't scared to box Drake. I ain't scared to box Jake Paul. I ain't scared to box a fucking real fighter if they gonna pay me 10 million motherfucking dollars. Knock me out, motherfucker. I'll give you a shot.
Let's
Shit.
tag team it. Let's do an old school WWF tag team match. I
Bruh.
want to put us in the cage match. If we're talking Drake and Jake Paul.
What the hell is this shit?
All right, here's the Kid Soda, bro. Let me full screen
What
this shit.
the fuck is
Y'all don't know
this
about
shit?
this?
Empire, Alabama.
Y'all don't know about this?
No. There's some beach in that work.
This is like 15 years ago.
I don't sleep,
I don't eat. All
I do is tweak and geek and shake my bottle. I shake a bottle. Ooh, what I'm trying to tell you, homie, it ain't no joke.
Man, I got some fire dope cooking in that bottle.
I shake my bottle. I shake it, I work, then I pass it to my homies. And why I get up and all the tweakers know that I be shaking, baking steady, put the soda in the powder. Sign up for my boxes, got it ready in an hour. On time with my dope, blow your mind with my dope. Whipping cheese, stacking paper on the grind with my
We
dope.
hitting the chorus one more time, just letting you know.
I'm getting richer, it's a money making thing. Don't you get the fucking picture? Got the Bama in the palm of my hand. Got customers from Hustle
Alabama.
Birmingham. The economy is down, but my dope game's up.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, that's clean as fuck.
Alabama.
It hits, dude. It's
Yeah.
Documentary on A&E. Man, I love the heart of Dixie, so I keep it spun out. Keep it shaking in the dirty, dirty South, bro. I don't sleep, I don't eat. All I do is tweak and geek and shake my bottle. I shake that bottle. What I'm trying to tell you, homie, it ain't no joke. Man, I got some fire dope cooking in my bottle. I shake that bottle.
Shake that bottle, Brad. Shake the bottle with me.
Coma can't fuel, cold plant, lie, lithium, and Sudafed. That's my recipe to keep me from going to bed. I smoke it through the head, the dope has got me straight geeks. I don't think I slept in 3 straight weeks. People
3 weeks,
blind
dude. That's
for
some
bush
good
monkeys.
bottles.
All my homeboys is dope boys and needle junkies. Trailer park chemists, dope boy swag. Got a half a pound of dope in a freezer bag. What you want?
Hey, this is good as fuck, for real.
It's catchy, dude.
Where's he on a
I
band
haven't
doing
forgotten
this?
it.
Well, they will hear every fucking body singing, I don't
This
sleep,
dude got
I
famous. You
don't
can
eat.
look up kids
All
stuff.
I do is tweak and geek and
And
shake that bottle. I shake that bottle. What I'm trying to tell you, homie, it ain't no joke. Man, I got some fire dope cooking in my bottle. Shake my bottle. Straight up out the heart of
Oh,
Blunt
there's
County,
another verse.
Alabama. Trapping on my trailer, got me walking with that swag.
I think people are enjoying it. We're going to hit
Got
it.
them hooked on syringes. Now I got them trading me their Beamers and their Benzes. Running through the filter,
Oh,
then I hit it with the
shit.
fire. One day I'll shake enough dope to retire. And hide your slice. What the fuck you looking for? The
Tony
money
knows.
coming me. Who the fuck you think I'm cooking for? Pink shaking, bake, cracking back on my Reynolds rack. Hit a couple times and make you have a fucking heart attack. Run to Walgreens, get me some Sudafed. We ain't going to bed, cause I
We ain't
don't
going to
sleep,
bed.
no, I don't eat.
All I do is tweak and geek and shake that bottle.
I shake that bottle. What I'm trying to tell you, homie, it ain't no joke. Man, I got some fire dope cooking in my bottle.
One fucking
I
string.
shake that bottle.
Dude can't play guitar for shit, but it sounds good.
Hey, that shit sounded good as fuck.
Kid Soda, bro. Kid Soda on that shit, bro.
I don't condone shaking the
No.
bottle,
Not at all. Altered States,
but
though.
he do know what that high speed chicken feed about. I'm just
Make
saying.
that money.
You gotta make that
dog.
money. Yeah.
Shake that bottle, bro. That was back when you get Sudafed over the
Man.
counter. You have to go
Yeah,
to the
before
pharmacy.
they regulated that shit.
Yeah, dude, I remember them days. See, y'all,
Those are-
look, y'all hearing about Vic. Y'all know Sean on the X. Y'all do not know much about Vic. Y'all finding out a little bit tonight.
Hey, but how did we get here? You know, there could have been a point where one of us was seeing catalytic converters.
That's not even a joke. That's real.
Listen,
Uh,
I
wanna go
showed
into
up
that?
apparently tonight.
Cash is
You
finally
know.
here. I
Yeah.
have friends from those days that I see on street corners asking for money. Like friends that literally lived in my apartments or the houses I rented, that I was 1 or 2 decisions away, 1 or 2 choices of, hey, I'll go there tonight. That would have been me.
Man,
It's real.
I got so many of those, man. We could have a whole show on that. We
Man,
could have a whole show on
But
that, man.
what I want to get at, Cash, is we didn't make those choices. There was a reason, and we're here now to be able to talk about it because there's someone out there that might be in that space right now.
Yeah.
And they might hear something on this show that makes them think differently about their relationship to what is real, about their ideology, about how they navigate day to day, about their daily quality of life. They might find something different here because all the fuck we do other than tonight, although we did it tonight, we bring up things that make people think differently, right? That has been the focus of the show since the inception of the show.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay. Hold on.
I think we need to bring in maybe more frequent episodes like this where man, just connect on real life and just all the real experiences. There's so much value in just talking about the real moments of what made us who we are and
Right.
try to figure out where we're going. Because yeah, like the Tuesday shows, they can get very boring and mundane for people who don't understand why we're trying to figure out all these different realms of fucking existence and change
There's a
your
reason we talk
mindset.
about it.
Right, we've been there, um still maybe going through it in some aspects. I know I am. I'm always on a journey. I'm still fucked up. And
I can say I'm coming down from my journey.
well, There you go.
You're still here. Are you still here though? That's what matters.
I am feeling
Okay.
good.
I like it. That's what matters.
I would
Feeling
feel the
refreshed.
effects normally from those shrooms. I feel it 2-3 days. Well, honestly,
Yes.
maybe more. But that
Yes.
next day is like
I'm ready to go to sleep. I know that much.
Well, there you go. That's a good note there. We got about 3 minutes left. It's been a maybe horrible show. I think it was a lot of fun.
Probably.
Though. I had a great time.
I had fun.
Beautiful night tonight.
I hope everybody else did. If we're still on your big screen TV, just know that means the world to me.
Yeah,
Like,
we love you for that. And we hope you tune in tomorrow.
absolutely. Tomorrow we got Moondoggy on.
Yeah, that's going to be great.
Maybe I'm still on mushrooms, but from one creator to another, like, man, I love getting into mindset of artists and just kind of exploring who they are and trying to understand. Because we're all different. We're all beautiful fucking creatures and just understanding each other, especially artists. Love to get into her mind and see what the hell's going on. What do we got here?
I mean,
close out.
I kind of want to, if that's okay.
Oh, this is one of the. This is great.
1 second. I got one more shill because I don't know how I fucked up.
Did we forget one?
Yeah, we forgot High Nine. Shout out to them.
And they're great. They're awesome people. Yeah. Plus, their product's phenomenal, but they're good people.
Love them. Honestly, I haven't had one in like a week. Not gonna lie.
I need one.
You jonesing? In a good way?
I mean, that's on me. Like, I could probably just buy them myself.
Yeah, I could. I mean, I'm kind of poor right now, but that's on me.
That's on me.
Yeah, that's on me. But
it's different. Tuesdays 9 p.m. Central. Next week we got Patrick, the Concrete Shaman, and Merrick coming with him, and we're gonna get into stuff that you probably have not talked about or don't think is real, because we're gonna have a legit initiated shaman on It's Different.
Alert.
I don't even know what that is.
We might talk to someone who's talked to him. I don't know.
I don't even know what that is. So
the shaman?
A shaman? Yeah. That's your homework.
Okay.
Look, you don't need to know anything about any show, but know what a shaman is.
So first off,
I kind of don't even want to do the homework. I kind of just want my mind blown when I show up.
There you go. Do you know what an oracle is?
A what?
No, he doesn't.
Oracle.
Huh?
There's magicians in this world who are creating things, and then there's oracles out there who foresee what was already told. And then there were shamans who help people walk through the journey of life.
Listen, bro, I just had a magical fucking experience. I can't have all you're
gonna have it.
Until next week, folks.
One of us is a magician. One of us could be an oracle.
I think we're gonna find out.
We might meet a shaman next week. It's gonna be great.
Good. I'm hitting a little bit of this alpaca down. You want to talk, you can talk. I don't care. I'm hitting a little bit of this stuff to close it out. Because it's married to the game, and we talked about the game a lot tonight.
This is a throwback for real.
Dude from New Orleans. This is New Orleans shit. To give up on these streets and leave this game alone forever. I keep telling you,
alright, I'm married to this game, and I'm gonna love my bitch forever. You got to be crazy.
It's different. You don't even know what's going to happen because we don't know what's going to happen. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for interacting with us. Thank you for your time. I hope there was value of some form of fashion. Entertainment and fun is still value, even if it's not. There was some of that tonight.
I'm talking a lot of coke. Move through banana boats, blowing on the cutie, your fruity tasting like cantaloupe.
Mm.
Upstate got them cupcakes. I got them white and them
Criminalized
10
cannabis
grade things, call them duct tape.
nationwide.
That are forever real. Y'all niggas stuck
Yeah.
fake. I'm a blind man, no gotta see the touch
Gorilla,
rate.
Gorilla,
8
Gorilla.
6 got 8 bricks
Is that the people?
15 a piece, give me 120.
Check out
you go.
Gorilla,
The
check out High Nine.
Plenty of holes and
Check
plenty
out
of
Das
coke.
Filter.
Pop pills, dump real, plenty of smoke.
Check out the Concrete
The game
Channel.
my wife, that's my reason, homie. The streets fucking everybody, but I don't care.
We
if she
loved you,
cheating on me.
Moondoggy. We loved you being here. We're gonna love you even more tomorrow night when they get to see you and learn about you.
Yes, we will see you tomorrow night.
At Higher Values, 420 tomorrow night. What time?
10 p.m. Eastern.
10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, because Central Time matters, because that's where I live. You get Moondoggy with these two knuckleheads, bro.
They keep it real on.
Mm.
Yeah. In a better state of mind.
This is a good line.
Maybe.
This could have been the best state of mind you've seen.
Who knows?
Tash, this is the most you talked, and I love it. I fucking loved it. I love you being here. You being real, you being here made tonight my night. It made my night.
This song go hard as fuck.
Bro, he's got 3 big ones sitting in that chair. They did back to back to back. It's so good. One's about God, one's about sitting sideways, one's about married to the game. Thank you, Tony. We try to be entertaining. That's a goal. That is a goal.
To know that we're all connected, fake them. But you don't need them. We're all connected.
We are all connected.
It's always a good mental reset, though.
Shroom should be a good mental reset.
Keep telling you, all right, I'm married to this game,
and I'm gonna love my bitch forever.
Somebody better grab me, but they gonna let me loose. Been up 6 days straight hustling, smelling like a moose.
Smelling like a moose, bro.
I copy your fruity coop, wiggle my dick in the bitch's mouth like a loser tooth. Y'all see me pushing through, kissing on that cushion goose, dropping birds in the wall, call it chicken noodles. Now that ain't your usual.
Not from me, but from
Blowing like
somebody.
a trumpet, the reaper smelling like poodle poo. Chevy sitting pitiful. 30s on my vehicle, drop black and white with the stripes. I call it Beetlejuice. Homie, if I beat with you, know what the heater do. Better go to church, I leave you holier than a preacher suit. Y'all niggas faking. $1 a full goon. I'm leaning off that
I play the
cushion.
Dundada because, like, he probably wants this play. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna be mad. He gonna be like, bro, thank you. And then we can be friends.
Money, I'm bad money.
I can freestyle. We'll have a relationship. And that might get me to boxing with the motherfuckers for $10 million. Jake Paul ain't ready for my jab, bro. My jab is so much faster than his. The camera can't even keep up with my jab. That's not even my hook. You know what I'm saying?
If you're the winner, you can
Excuse me?
challenge him.
That was bars, bro.
If we put you in the next work off and you're a winner, you can challenge him as a champion, and then he has to, acknowledge your prestige as a champion.
He kind of does, yeah.
Who do I
think
have to
that's how
fight
that
first?
goes.
I'll turn my volume down on the computer.
If you enter the next work off,
Okay. I'm from New Orleans, dude. I grabbed the wall literally.
This sounds stupid, but I'm getting a belt sent to me.
You should.
I'm getting a belt sent to me, and when I post the picture of that fucking belt, please understand what has been created in this world. Now, I did not create this. Nope.
High Nine created this.
I9 created it, and well, let me shout out real
quick. We embraced
Three
it.
Little Birds is the artist who's creating the belt. I don't even know what they're creating. Her and her mom. I gave her a few ideas and designs with the concept of Big A. I hope that me and Big A, we always go down as the people who initiated this. It takes a lot of guts as a man to stand cheek to cheek with another man and say, I can twerk better than you. And
Fair.
now, as
Fair
I
enough.
understand it, there's a lot of people out there who think that they're the twerk champion, they're the twerk king. They think they can shake their ass. Have you won a competition? Can you claim that you're the 2024 fucking High Nine champion? Are you going to have a twerk belt? I'm going to, because I want it. So that makes it official. It's created. It's already there. Oracle
I mean,
saw
that's
it.
the world we
It's
live
been
in.
foretold. Right. And now it's upon us to ensure that it continues to just
That's a lot
grab
of loot.
hold and attention.
That's a lot of
Now,
loot.
if you think that you're just going to get this belt, I made it sound fun. Let me tell you, you got your work cut out for you, buddy. It's going to be hard cut
That's a lot of
promos
loot.
all the way up until it's nobody's going to be taking this easy on each other. It's going to be mean. It's going to be
Coming for the
teeth to teeth
blood.
competition, right? And there's going to be prelims. As the current champion, I'm not competing in a prelim. Fuck off.
Fair enough.
Y'all gonna have to battle it out.
Fair enough. No, like you already qualified. You got the belt.
He said,
But you don't
"Fuck
even
off."
know. You don't even know the moves I have. You don't even know the moves I have.
And then
I want
we
to.
can
I
do
want to
championship.
box. I want to box. So if I have to win a twerk off so that I can box Jake Paul and shut him the fuck up and have
Yes.
someone his own age fight him,
We've
I'm in.
been box with damn it, I can't think of the name. We have
I am the
a
blue collar.
boxer for high nine. They have a boxer. We've talked to him.
I'll box
Yeah.
him
He
too.
seems very friendly. Right.
I'm in.
Put me in. Right. Like I don't
I know
care.
how to box. I'm in.
They
Like
can't-
we have
they
everything
can't
set up.
box before the twerk off. Twerk off has to be first. Then boxing. I think.
I'll box if the money's right. I'm 37, but I'm still fucking dude. Y'all don't know. I'm still quick. I'm still fast.
But I think we can get high nine behind all of this, but we just have to perform. Honestly, we got to bring that ass. And
Honestly, I think High Nine will back whatever if we can bring the fucking if we can perform.
They
love
don't even
us.
know me, but I know them.
And honestly, the only reason that they enjoy us is because you guys enjoy us. So thank you.
Yeah.
For
Thank you.
being here, being a part of this. And as long as you guys show
great.
up, maybe we'll have some gifts and fucking things to give away to you. Keep showing up. Tell your friends, hey, these fucking idiots are just like us and aren't like them. So maybe watch us. I don't know. Or tell us to fuck off, and that's okay too. Just do it in the comments so I can get your engagement line. Thanks, guys. We've already done 10 minutes over.
Yep.
Blame it on Sean.
All right,
It was a good
guys.
time.
It's different. Acceptance.
Later. How do I get us out of here? Corey?
It's the Rand.
Yeah, we came up from the bottom, now we top tier. Brendo and Cashman, everyone give a cheer. Higher values in the game, we're the pioneers. Speaking loud, raise it high, forget all the fear. Yeah, this is the moment, we let the world know. Values that matter, let the truth flow. Brendo and Cashman, we rise and we thrive. With higher values, we keep the vibe alive. To the truth, let the wisdom arrive. In the heart of the South, watch our dreams collide. Every episode hitting like we just dropped heat. From the streets to the booth, hear the rhythm and beat. Discussions ignite, in the zone we compete. Connecting with the fan, feel that community heat. We keep it real, never play pretend. This journey of ours will never end. Brando and Cashman, we rise and we thrive. With higher values, we keep the vibe alive. Tune into the truth, let the wisdom arrive. In the heart of the South, watch our dreams collide. Every episode hitting like we just dropped heat. From the streets to the booth, hear the rhythm and beat. Discussions ignite, in the zone we compete. Connecting with the fan, feel that community heat. We keep it real, never play pretend. This journey of ours will never end. From the mic to the world, we uplift and inspire. Thanks for riding with us, let's take it higher.
Okay, so strap in, strap on. We're getting ready to go past moon straight to Uranus.